Saturday Night Baseball here on MLB Network as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Ruby De La Rosa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games. And that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hunter Pence comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good, and they're closing in on a division. Vision, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Hunter Pence goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in, Brandon Belt. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Right side and right into the shift. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that the inning comes to a close. Giants down in order. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. D-backs coming up on MLB Network. Johnny Cueto will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you, and to be on point.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Cueto will go to first. Runners back. Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 11 home runs and 44 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
On the move is Pence. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. This could be two. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
So stepping in, Jake Lamb, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Cueto pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
0-2. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And I'm looking out there in the outfield and seeing J.D. Martinez. Talk about changing your way you play. He's become a pretty good outfielder out there in right field.
Here's Buster Posey now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Joe Panik as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. His past numbers against Ruby De La Rosa, just a 3 for 13 batting line. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Jarrett Parker.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parker ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Mathis. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Denard Span.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So digging in now, Ruby De La Rosa. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Ruby De La Rosa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not setting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte, a base hit in his first trip. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, there's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
He's out.
And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Pence sprinting after it, and no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. Another payoff pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Hunter Pence.
First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. On the ground near home. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Nope. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The pitch. And that swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Span. Still going back. Up onto the balcony and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 42 on the season. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting,
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford dives. What a stop. Touche, sir.
Now batting, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Cueto gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher number 28, Buster Posey.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Joe Panik as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Just hung in there on that one.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Hit out towards second. Descalzo comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Digging in, Jarrett Parker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low apparently. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way is pitch number 75. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pence on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Stepping in now, Ruby De La Rosa, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
So striding in, Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble. That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. David Peralta would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They lead it 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch on its way to Span. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Goldschmidt in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
David Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker shading to his right. And that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. But they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A big knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Bases are empty, one man out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Corey Guerin is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Corey Guerin.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
A.J. Pollock is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Right field. Pence coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Descalzo.
Digging in once again, Daniel Descalzo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Striding into the box, Joe Panik. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
A 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Nick Hundley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. He's running towards second. Pitch inside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so That's a little risky, but hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
One out and a runner on second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch is popped up. Chafin has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Kelby Tomlinson will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Tomlinson.
And that misses, ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And the sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Arizona bullpen comes through there. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. D-backs lead it 1-0. Nick Hundley will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Derek Law will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Ashe is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Aaron Hill, meanwhile, will bat in his spot as he takes over at second base here. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Mathis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jeff Mathis.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ashe is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Leonis Martin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Leonis Martin.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded foul off to the right side. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Hundley able to put this one away, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Fernando Rodney takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
56, Fernando Rodney.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Ashe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
25, Cody Ashe.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. His past history with Fernando Rodney, 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good look. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hunter Pence is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Arizona claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Ruby De La Rosa notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Johnny Cueto to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Fernando Rodney closes the door for the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.